Good evening and welcome. Celebrity Chef Craig Chasky here. We're going to be doing a twist of a classic seafood gumbo tonight. Where does gumbo come from? It comes from Angola, which is in Africa, and the Umbundu language uses the word gumbo. Gumbo actually means okra. Isn't that unusual? And that is the main ingredient in tonight's recipe. We're going to go over all the mise en place. These are your things in place that you have to have in order to create this dish. It's interesting because it's not like a chicken in a pot with vegetables that can be done in a flash. This takes time, 45 minutes to an hour of mise en place, of preparation, of getting your ingredients ready. We're going to go over that. And then we're going to go over the application as well as the roux, which is a thickening agent, along with the gumbo file. Gumbo file comes from the sassafras trees, and gumbo file is used at the end to incorporate into the gumbo so that it thickens it up. Isn't that unusual? Sassafras, as we know, is in root beer, one of my favorite beverages. So stay tuned. We're getting ready to go over the mise en place. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be an amazing dish, stirring up excitement in the kitchen for you tonight. Okay, we're back and we're going over the mise en place for tonight's gumbo recipe. Your roux is equal amounts. Roux means equal amounts of a fat, which is butter or oil, and flour. And we put that over a medium heat, stirring it constantly, 15 minutes for an amber or white roux, and about 15 to 20 minutes for a peanut roux. We've got andouille sausage tonight. We have fire roasted tomatoes. We have mixed Holland green and orange peppers. Of course, gumbo means okra. We've got okra in it. We're utilizing lump crab meat tonight, onions, sea salt, celery, garlic, Argentinian shrimp. Check out those babies. They're like lobsters. Oh my God. And we're leaving them whole because we're not skimping tonight. We're going all the way. We're also going to be using some Worcestershire sauce, and we're going to be using some chicken stock as our base, and that's the gumbo file. We talked about that. That's made from sassafras trees, which is sassy. And then we got some Cajun spice we're going to put in there, seasoning, and then we're going to add some permeated essential oils to it, some oregano, thyme, basil, and marjoram into the pot. We're going to saute everything up. We're going to show you how to do that. You can do this in a crock pot if you want. Feel free to do that. I'm excited. Let's get going. Okay, here we go. We've got our stock pot with our oil in it. Can you see that? All right, and that's shimmering hot. It's moving out like snakes. We're going to put our aromatics in it first. We're going to put our onions. Saute means to jump, so we want to get that sauteed. We're going to add our garlic. Use a wooden spoon. Stir that up. Stay with me. Going to add our peppers to it. Remember we talked about Holland peppers? A lot of food. Stir that up real good. Going to add our tomatoes to it. Those are our fire roasted tomatoes. Hear that cooking up, high heat, high heat, high heat. All right, what are we gonna add now? I'm gonna saute that till that comes a little opaque. Gonna add our celery now. Hear that sizzling? Man, that sounds good. It's going, it's going. Yeah, we're stirring it up. We're stirring up excitement. Look at that. Man, that's looking good. We haven't even put the shrimp or the crab meat or the sausage in there yet. Oh, wow. Let's grab that andouille sausage because we want to put the seafood in later because we don't want to overcook it. Like it mushy, like Grandma used to make. Uh-oh, Grandma. We got that andouille sausage in there. Look at that. Now we're going to put in some Cajun seasoning. About a good tablespoon and a half. Make that 2 tablespoons. Just added that chicken stock to there. Flavorful. Some people like gumbo with chicken in it. This is a seafood gumbo again, variation with a twist. We got crab meat from Maryland, real good bluefin crab meat. And then we also got that Argentinian shrimp. So this is simmering down now with the stock. I want to show you, look how thick that is. That's a gumbo. That ain't just a soup. That's gumbo. That's from New Orleans. All right, let's add that crab meat to it. Now what we were talking about, that's lump crab meat, bluefin. I want to stir this gently because you don't want to mesmerize it or beat it up too much. You know, you get mesmerized sometimes. I get mesmerized when I'm cooking in the kitchen because I'm thinking about you and how good you're gonna feel after you eat this. All right, check that out. Look at that, lump crab meat. Let's put those Argentinian shrimp in there. Oh, wow. Looky there. Whole shrimp, not little pieces. I hate when I go out to eat and they say shrimps in it. It's a little tiny baby piece. I don't like that. Now remember, I told you you could use a crock pot. Well, we're gonna transfer from the kettle to the crock pot. I'm gonna cook up a little bit more chicken stock, add my gumbo file to it at the end with the roux so that it doesn't kill it, because that sassafras is gonna kick your, looky here. Look at that crock pot. There we go, okay? So that's how it's looking in the crock pot. Now we're gonna add a little bit more stock to it. We're gonna add some filtered water, a little more chicken stock to it. Now we're gonna add our roux. That's how the roux look. Got that peanut butter color roux. That'll thicken it up. We're gonna whisk it in. Hey, check this out. Who is that? Best chef ever? Some people say so. It's up to you. I'm adding a little roux to it, thickening it up. Best gumbo ever, I guarantee it. We're gonna add some of those essential oils to it. I got me a chef kit with essential oils, and you're gonna be able to get these oils on my website at mydoterra.com/Chef Craig. We'll put it on the video. You're gonna love it. Gonna add 4 drops because this is oregano, thyme, basil, and marjoram. And this is 40 to 50 times the strength of herbs. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. We're gonna add that gumbo file to it. That's from sassafras trees. Oh, that's killer, man. You gotta look at this. Look at that. I'm telling you what. And look at there. There's a seafood gumbo. Look at that. Crazy. Crazy. Amazing. Amazing shrimp, bluefin crab meat, andouille sausage, okra. You guys stay tuned because we're going to be up next week doing some fundamentals and principles in the kitchen. And then we're going to be doing celebrations of life during the holidays for those of you that have lost ones that would like to remember them through cuisine. I'm going to show you how to go through your journey into healing better and thriving and just being the best well person that you can be on this planet today. God bless you. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy New Year.